Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video for modern dating here. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow time.
Hey, baby.
Hey, what are you doing?
Just calling to see how your day is going.
Oh, nothing too exciting. Just meetings this morning.
Right on.
What's that? You sound weird.
Do I?
I don't know. You just sound off.
Feel weird.
What's going on?
No, nothing really. Hey, I wanted to ask, how was Saturday hanging out with your girlfriends?
It was good. Regular. We went to that Mexican place.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was good. What's going on? What are you doing?
Oh, that nervous laugh.
Oh, nothing's going on.
How's work?
What's that?
How's work?
We'll get to that in a second. I want to ask you about this. So, it seemed unusual. Like, you wore, like, a really nice dress I haven't seen you wear in years out to that place. It seemed, like, kind of dressed up for Mexican.
I don't know. I just put it on. Why? What is going on? Does one of you care about what dress I wear?
I was just curious. I haven't seen you wear that dress in a long time, I guess.
What, are there new rules in our house? You have to approve what I wear?
Baby, is there anything that you want to tell me?
I love you. You're acting like a weirdo this morning.
Anything else about that night that you need to tell me?
No.
The man already knows that you're still going to just completely keep lying to him.
I know.
Really?
What are you getting at? What's going on?
There's nothing that you want to tell me about that night?
What do you, just ask. Just ask. Whatever you're going to ask, just ask.
I know that you didn't go out to dinner with your girlfriends on Saturday.
What?
I know that you went out to dinner with your ex-boyfriend on Saturday.
How do you know that?
Finally,
Oh, she didn't even try to hide that. Oh, how did you know that?
we are moving forward. She was insisting on her story, but the mask was dropped when he placed the truth on the table. That was the moment she realized that he knew almost everything, so coming clean was the only option left.
It doesn't matter how I know that. You lied to me. To my face.
I didn't lie to you. I just didn't tell you.
You didn't lie to me.
You said you were going out with your girls and you went out with an ex. That's a lie.
You told me to my face that you were going out to dinner with your girlfriends and then you went out to dinner with your ex-boyfriend. I'm pretty sure that's the definition of a lie.
I omitted the truth. That's what I did. I wasn't trying to,
Lie.
create
You told me you were doing something that you weren't doing.
I just didn't want you to get upset. You're upset right now, right?
So far, this was the worst
Somehow it just flips it back to him because he's upset because she knew she was going to get upset if he told her. Oh, it's her trying to save his feelings.
justification someone used to explain why they did things behind their partner's back. She is trying to convince him that she didn't tell him the truth because she knew he would be upset. So was he supposed to be happy that she cared about him? Should he thank her for trying to spare him from getting upset? What about not doing things she knew would upset her husband?
That too.
So was he supposed to be happy that she cared about him? Should he thank her for trying to spare him from getting upset? What about not doing things she knew would upset her husband? I think that would be a better approach. Can you imagine if people started using this excuse to justify their adventure? That would be really interesting. And to make it better, she said it as if it was the most normal thing in this world.
I want to know what happened in your date.
It wasn't a f***ing date. What are you talking about? It was me connecting with an old friend. That's it.
An old friend that happens to be your ex-boyfriend, and that you lied to your husband about going to see him.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you. But it wasn't a f***ing date. I don't understand why you can't get that.
What exactly was she expecting him to think? She kept saying it wasn't a date, ignoring the fact that she lied, and now he is not supposed to think anything. It was funny that she was the one who was getting agitated.
Yep.
It's like she was mad at him for knowing more than he should.
Yep.
And based on her approach to this situation, he had no business discovering what she had going on that night.
It would be the same thing if I met up with an old female friend and went out to dinner with them.
It would be weird to me if you went out with an old female friend and lied to me about it. It's
Well, I
10
didn't.
times this stuff that you went out on a date with your ex-boyfriend wearing a dress that has sentimental value between the two of you, and you lied to your husband about it.
Where the f is this coming from? How the f do you even know this?
That
She got caught because it's obvious, you dumb idiot. For you to bring a dress that's never been worn to a particular date, men are very smart at connecting things.
That's what you're concerned about.
That's what she's concerned about. How do you know?
I found out that you lied to me.
My email and my Facebook?
Well, why do you? It doesn't matter how I know. I know.
That was the best part of it. Instead of acknowledging that he found out about her date with her ex-boyfriend, she tried to flip the script and wanted to redirect the focus of the conversation. Now he is the one who is in the wrong for discovering her plans with her ex. Her intentions are clear. It's all about doing her best to get out of the spotlight, but he is smarter than that. He won't let her change the direction of the conversation. Says she didn't lie, that she omitted the truth. Bruh, an omission is if you just don't tell him something, but she literally told him she was doing something she wasn't doing.
Yes.
Like, that's a whole lie. The gaslighting is strong with her.
Yep.
And she's getting mad at him?
Yep.
You don't dress up to reconnect. I didn't lie to you, I just didn't tell you is wild.
Well, I feel
know
weird that
you
you
lied
know
to me.
this information.
You lied to me and went out with your ex-boyfriend.
God, it was a f***ing catch-up. That's it. We went out, we had dinner. I thought it was going to be fine. He was a f***ing weirdo, yes. That's all I'll say about that. He was a lunatic, and I left, and I came home to you.
She said it was a catch-up, but apparently it had something else added to it. Because who would dress up a specific way just to meet up with an old friend? Even if we take her word for it, why was a married woman willing to catch up with someone she had a romantic relationship with years ago? And on top of that, she tried to make it special. This is what made things more complicated, because at this point, the husband has a lot of questions, and I know most would understand why. Did you notice when she said, "I left the date and came home to you"? She said it as if she did him a favor by coming home.
Right.
How was he a weirdo? How was he a lunatic? What happened?
Because I went to dinner with him thinking, okay, like, this is an old friend. We're just going to catch up. He starts talking about the dress and how he's going to take it off me at the end of the night. And that's when I was like, yeah, sex, please, gotta go.
How do you not know that he has an agenda when he asks you to wear that dress?
Because I tried to have faith in people, okay?
There's definitely more stuff in her Facebook messages.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why would you not just invite your husband? She is 100% not trustworthy now, even
Nope.
if nothing happened. It doesn't start with the lie, it starts with even talking to him. Yeah, she cheated, or had hopes to. Totally deflecting. This would be really hard to get past. She's trying to use psych to turn this on him.
Yep.
It's hard to believe that she had no idea about her ex intentions when she agreed to meet him under those conditions. She needed to be really naive to believe that he would ask her to wear that dress for no reason. Anyone listening to this story would assume she knew what this catch-up was about. Also, the fact that
The only person I didn't know is a stupid woman that went to the dinner thinking she was so naive.
she lied to her husband is a huge indicator that it had a certain meaning to her, and it's probably what's affecting him the most. He just found himself in a very complicated situation because now he knows that she has no issues lying. And if she lied about that, what else is she lying about? This is the question that will be stuck in his mind going forward.
My husband is making us fly home from our honeymoon after one day because he found out I sent my ex a simple goodbye text on the morning of our wedding. It was a goodbye text, for goodness sake, not an "I will always love you" text, not a "drop everything and meet me at the altar" text. I needed to say goodbye to have closure on the unmarried part of my life. Please tell me my sensitive/nostalgic girlies understand.
I'm sorry
up.
for him. You should have your closure before getting into a new relationship.
Exactly.
Girl, you alone on this one. Question: if he sent a woman a goodbye text on the wedding day, how would it go?
Exactly.
Why are you still in contact with him? Husband is right. That text should have been sent a long time ago. You waited until the marriage because you were still holding out. I know most would agree her husband was correct. Her ex-boyfriend was the last person she should have in her mind at this point in her life, and this is what triggers her husband the most. Since she felt the need to contact him on that specific day, it shows that she probably still has feelings for him and wishes he was the one who
She's probably using it as some kind of like leverage against them too. Like, oh look, I'm married now.
married her. As it didn't happen, that was her way of telling him that things didn't work out as they expected, and now she is with another guy. Evidently, there was no closure in her previous relationship, and this is something her husband isn't willing to deal with. Nobody would be happy to have their new spouse sending their exes a goodbye text on their honeymoon. I know for sure she would have a similar reaction if he was the one who did it.
As an adult, nobody prepared me for the amount of cheating that you see in the workplace. These married people and people in relationships be bold as heck at work with what they do openly out in public. They be attached to the opposite gender's hip every day, and their significant others have no idea. But everyone at work sort of looks the other way because they don't want to stick their nose in other people's business. It's
True.
crazy. Some of these people claim they're happy with their situation at home, and they still be doing their significant others dirty like that. But also, why do you have to make all of us an accomplice in what you got going on and making us feel guilty that we even know that you're doing what you're doing, but your significant other doesn't? I don't want to see that crap. Do better.
80% of cheating happens with a coworker. Stay safe. I have exposed a few of those people to their spouses. It's fun to do. Don't cheat around me, I tell. Karma always comes back. Cheating almost always comes back.
I can't even hate on the people that are tats. You're like, yeah, I think it's a good thing to tat about. Your husband's cheating on you.
To haunt you. Many people at work cross the line. It happens more often than we think. Since they spend a lot of hours in the same place, it creates an environment for flirtatious comments, which will build up with time, leading to the development of feelings. The worst part is when they do it openly, knowing that other coworkers know their spouse. It places those coworkers in a very tough position, as they will have to make the decision to either turn a blind eye and pretend they didn't see anything, or let their other half know.
I've only worked like 1 or 2 regular jobs and for a very little bit of time, so I actually never seen it. This workplace extravaganza, I guess. Well, how do you guys feel? How many jobs have you guys been into that has a lot of these workplace affairs that are going on? And do you keep your mouth shut or do you actually say something about it? Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I catch you guys next time.